Okay. Good evening, and tonight we are talking to Leila Ziari. Leila, welcome. It's very nice to have another chat with you about your work and about everything that you write about. And please introduce yourself to our listeners.
My name is Leila Ziari. I am a poet and I do lots of other creative things. I live in San Rafael, California, and this year I published my first collection of poetry called Love Poems to a Poet.
Right. And where did you publish it?
I self-published it and it is on Amazon currently, and I think a few other websites, but Amazon is the main place.
Okay. All right. And tell us about your book. Why did you write Love Poems to a Poet?
All right, well, it's 111 love poems. And I wrote it. I was cosmically guided to write it. I mean, I knew I was going to write a book this year or last year because I wrote it in 2019. But I didn't even write poetry at the time I decided to do this. So it was very cosmically inspired. Yeah, so I mean, love is the highest vibrational energy, but one day I woke up in love, and so with another entity's soul, not like a physical world love at all. It was just otherworldly altogether. So, um, I was like, I have to express this. Like, what do I do? So, I was reading the love letters of Dylan Thomas, and that made me just clicked something in my head, and I was like, oh my God, I have to start writing love letters. And but that evolved into love poems, so it just evolved into a book. I got the notion while I was sitting in Big Sur, and they were like, this just has to be a book, you're gonna write this book. And I was like, okay. So I wrote it in 6 months, and it was just super cosmically guided. It's a book of transformation, healing, and the boundless love between souls, and the boundless love that exists within us, and just eternal love as its essence.
Okay. All right. Would you like to read one of your poems or two of your poems to us?
Sure. So this one is called Timeless. I'd count each blinking star in the intergalactic sky, meet you under the chromatic moon. Eternity isn't long enough to spend with you. Come drift away with me, we can act out our destiny. Joined together, hands entwined, shattering illusions of a senseless matter mankind calls time. Impossible to measure a phenomena that is not meant to be defined. Breaking human conditioning, rewinding patterns of the mind, deconstructing the concept humanity designed. Where the ticking clocks altogether stop, our love lives in a cosmic drop, weaving into new galaxies, swirling through wormholes, with our souls immortal. Timelines crumble, cognizance shifts, dimensional collisions, enigmatic rifts, melting the barriers of existence, riding the wave of infinite happiness, sealed with a passionate kiss. Free from mortal limits, for limitations define resistance. A useless philosophy, merely a consequence of mindless ideology. For you and I are boundless, and this love is timeless.
Yeah. I always read your words, and I don't think that anyone that has ever experienced love won't find some of your words or all of your words that they relate to. It's so relatable on so many levels, but you go in so much deeper, and it makes
Well,
us sit back and kind of say, "Wow, that's love. We've
I
not
mean,
really
that's
been
the
in
point,
love."
because I feel like, honestly, I mean, I'm writing about it a lot lately. Like, the whole concept of love in our society is so misconstrued. I mean, like, we love with expectations, and we love, like, it's not unconditional.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
conditioned to not feel like it's unconditional, which isn't what truly love is. Love is truly an unconditional essence. and we are love. Like, that's the makeup of our souls is love. So yes, it's relatable because I mean I touch on feelings and stuff, but I do take it on the level of what love is meant to be. So I feel like I want people to either awaken to that inner love within, or
Feel
like, you know.
that as well. By reading you, they feel that, because when I read your work, it's honestly the purest form of love, expressing that love, not just writing about it, but you genuinely bring out the emotion of love and absolute unconditional love. And I think if somebody had to say or describe your book in one sentence, it would honestly be, it is about unconditional love.
Yeah.
I don't think I can express it any other way. And what I like about you as well is that when you write with such emotion, but you show up for all that emotion to come into play. It's not just one emotion, it's all of it in one. And when you end off, it's like I go, "Oh, okay, she's done it again." Because you tell a story within a few stanzas. And I know that you write poems that's 7 pages long. I don't know how you do it, but you
Just
do.
tap in. I mean, that's like what we do. There's like this creative vortex of like energetic wisdom and divine love, and you just kind of like tap into it. I mean, I can knock on it since we're on video. Sometimes they're unlocked. You just kind of like knock on the door, and you're like, "Hello, can I come in here?" And I mean, it just flows, I guess.
It does flow with you, and I think your book cover as well, it makes you want to open it up. Yeah, there you go. It's just so interesting, and it's something that, um, if you're not going to buy the book by seeing the cover, you're missing out a hell of a lot. You should
Yeah, I
really
was
be reading
so
this book.
impressed with the woman who designed it. Like, I mean, I told her the name. I was like, it's 111 poems of eternal love, like, um, I was like, it's very cosmic, it's very
Yeah.
universal and like divine. And anyway, she came back with this, and I was like, oh, and it includes some roses, because like roses are kind of my thing. And I cried my eyes out when I saw it. Like, I literally bawled. And there's like this little in the corner. I mean, I'm super tied into ancient Egypt and like the philosophies of ancient Egypt. And I mean, I'm an energy healer too. So I like tap into all the god and goddess energies, and especially like ancient Egypt. And there's quite a few poems of like the past lives I feel of ancient Egypt and like goddess Isis energy. And so she put this little like on the corner, this little, I think, I mean, she put like the sun god in the corner holding a staff and an ankh in his hand, and I bawled my eyes out. I lost it. I was like, this is
Because
perfect.
that's just what you're all about as well.
Exactly.
All the cosmic. Yeah, look, I've known you now for 5 months. It's been 5 months,
Oh God, it feels
and
like a day, right?
I know, and sometimes years.
Yeah,
And
lifetime.
yeah, and every month when I get your submission, it's just you never stop to amaze me. And then I hear you sing, and I hear you do other things, and then I realized the other day, more so, that you really do paint. You really are an artist. You're so creative in so many different forms of creativity that writing this book was inevitable.
I think so, but it's like crazy
And I
because I
don't.
mean, I've been painting since I was a child, and I was very consciously aware of that. But like I think I've told you before, like I've actually been writing since I was a child. It's just not like something that stuck with me in my like adult years. It's something I've recently retapped into to like write this book. But yeah, I mean, I've always been super creative and like, but I've painted my whole life. But like the singing and like the writing is totally new, but it's not. I mean, nothing's new. That's the thing. Even if I
Yeah.
feel like it's new, it's totally destined. Like it is ingrained into my soul to do these things.
But I think you also you still rediscover or discover new things about yourself every day.
Every minute of the day. Like I wake up different every single day. Like it's like meeting yourself every morning. I mean, I love to write about death a lot because like I don't know, I think every day we die and we get reborn in the morning, you know, and like every moment throughout the day is like a spiritual death on some level and like opening up to something new. So I love to write about that too. So, and that's how I feel. I just feel like it's always a never ending journey of discovery. And I mean, like, we're going through a global awakening right now. And I mean, I've been going through spiritual awakenings for years, but like, I think like one of the greatest things you learn is that you're never done awakening. You never master anything. You never stop growing, evolving, or learning about yourself.
Yeah, there's no end to it. There's no
Yeah,
end.
it's a
Yeah,
never ending journey.
yeah, yeah. That's how infinity as well,
Exactly.
right?
And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are infinite beings. I mean, the soul's never.
Okay, and then we can read it, we can listeners go and find more of your paintings and more of the work that you do and your YouTube channel. Where do we go?
So you can go to leilaziari.com. That is my
There.
name.com. And there is links to absolutely everything. You can find my Instagram, which is called Love Poems to a Poet. You can find my Facebook writing page, which is Leila Ziari. My YouTube channel is on there. Links to everything's on there. And you can purchase my book, find the link to purchase my book on the website too. And I do have some art prints for sale, and I will be adding new ones shortly, soon. Just keep
And I
updated because
must
I'm
say
always
that your
doing
website,
things.
your website is such an experience as well because you kind of walk in and you enter Leila Ziari's life and the music that she enjoys and everything about your website is just also just you. Everything is just beautiful. And I think if I could ever have someone say that I've read Leila Ziari and I didn't like it, I would bash them because that wouldn't be true. That would not be true. I don't think there's ever
Everyone's
been a
entitled for their opinion.
yeah, that's true. And we get those that don't like our stuff, and that's okay.
I mean, I
Um,
feel like if you suffer from like lack of self-love and you hate yourself, you're gonna hate everything I do and everything I say. So I mean,
exactly.
you know, there's always that. There's that 1%.
That 1% is what we look for, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially the works I'm working on right now too. I think I wrote it down the other day. Are not for the faint of heart. So I mean, I absolutely expect it to mildly offend some people, and not because I mean it as offensive, but
Yes.
because I mean, when you speak truth, it's not gonna resonate with everybody. So you have to. It's okay if
Not
they don't like
everybody is
it, you
ready
know.
not everybody is ready to hear the truth as well. You
Right.
know, they've
Exactly.
closed off that, yeah.
Right.
And I
But I would
think
never take that
you're very
personally, you know.
you're very open to any change, good change in your life, and I think that's why you have been so successful and so creative,
Yeah.
because you allow it, you embrace all those creativities.
You have to.
Would you like to read another one?
Absolutely. I marked one, I swear. All right, I marked like 100. But we'll read this one. This one is called Prophecy.
Prophecy.
Overpowered by curiosity, I ripped through the veil of invisibility, took a stroll down the Akashic Record Hall, peered through an iridescent amethyst ball. In the region of separation between heaven and earth, under new light, a face was revealed, one I've known nearly since birth. Classified information no longer concealed. Murmurs of a love fated to be knocked me off my feet, shook me awake. Fog cleared from a lifelong dream. My soul saw you for the first time, it seemed. Emotional liberation within, memories flooding back of all the lives I've had you under my skin. Revelations from sources up high, luminous foresights downloaded to my third eye. In love with you since that fateful day, feelings unable to be docked at bay. As we locked eyes, I knew this prophecy would come true. For I believe in you and I, like clouds adrift, whimsically swirled in a serene sky. Run to me without any doubts, and together we'll do as lovers do. Fulfill this pre-written prophecy, strewn with our artful philosophy. For now, I sit, relax, and heal in my vault of deep space, focusing on inner work until this manifestation takes place. For fairy tales can come true, so join me on this journey for two, a sacred union designed up above, a vision suspended until I can shower you with all my love.
And I think with that, everyone will understand why they should read you. All of you, all 111 poems, and then more to come soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else about Leila Ziari that we should know?
What do you want to know?
Anything and everything, of course.
Of course. I don't know. Just, I mean, I'll just spit some words of wisdom to the planet. Just love yourself, follow your passions, awaken to your soul's purpose, trust the inner callings of your soul, go with the flow, surrender to love, and read my poetry.
I love the last one.
Had to throw that in there.
Yeah, of course, of course. And I think it is time for me to announce. I said I'm going to announce a very special announcement on the 3rd of September. And I was kind of hoping that you would say to me today that you're too tired to do this, because I promised and I've been promoting that I'm going to do this special announcement on the 3rd of September. So, as you know, I'm about to publish issue 6 of Poets Unlimited. And I've decided that you are the best contributor for the past 6 months.
Aw, that's so sweet.
So, yes. So, Leila Ziari, I can't give you any awards or any trophies, but you don't need that. You just need love. And for that reason, I think you need to understand that this is just the first step. This first book is just the first step of your success as a writer. I know you're going to be successful in many other things, but writing is who you are, so deeply seated in the core of you. And I have noticed that. Little old me has noticed that. And I just wanted to say thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate being seen. I mean, I love you and I appreciate you. And it's been so wonderful to talk to you and get to know you and be a part of the magazine. And yeah, I appreciate you seeing the soul within.
I do. I do. I do. And I appreciate you very much as well. Okay, so we'll wrap this up by just mentioning your website again. So it's leilaziari.com. For those who did not get it the first time, leilaziari.com.
That's right.
Love poems to a poet. And follow her on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. You would all enjoy her singing because she does that very well as well.
It's gonna be so fun because I just started learning the piano, and I mean, like, I'm a freak for jazz music, so like now I get to sing the songs I love, like on a soul level. So just watch out for that because I'll be posting my piano videos soon. I'm very excited that I'm relearning the piano.
And I've been privy to some of those, so I must just say that there's another pianist in the making. Um, she's doing it every day. You're showing up for your dreams, and that's what's important here.
You have to show up for your dreams.
Yes, yes. Leila, thank you so much for having a chat with me again.
For having
And
me.
everybody out there listening to this, please follow her, please read her work, and understand that if you feel down, you read one of her poems, and it, number one, makes you want to write better poetry. It gives you a feeling of love, um, and acceptance, because that's what the book is all about, accepting that love unconditionally.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.